Hey everybody, Tony Zayas and Andy Halko here from Insivia. And I think we just wanted today to talk about some trends and things that we're seeing in a world that advances at such a rapid pace and things change. We look at some things in the marketing world that have stayed the same for so long, and we're looking at ways to improve and be better. So, Andy, we talk about this idea that downloads are dead. I mean, it sounds brutal, but I think it is the truth when you look at how challenging it is to get people to fill out forms for gated content, lead generation, that type of stuff.
Yeah, I've been in the marketing space for 22 plus years. And, in the last couple of years, the big trend's been content marketing and inbound marketing. And it's, offer something of value and people will fill out a form to get it. Problem is with AI having come out and even before that is that someone can really get any information they're looking for at any time without giving anything away. And AI has just exasperated that in the last year in the fact that, hey, I find this download that has this, it seems kind of interesting. I'm going to go to ChatGPT and I'm just going to ask about it. It's going to give me everything, right? And so I do think we are in a time where the old ways of trying to get people to fill in forms at the top of the funnel, those old ways are no longer going to work. And we really have to completely reinvent what we're doing.
Yeah, and so we've taken an approach to it that has worked well. We've tried to do this a lot with both our own content, our site, with clients. And a lot of it has to do with, I think, removing that static element is the big one. Is the thing with the downloads. It's not that you're out, not out. I mean, you could offer something of great value or no value. Either way, it's a static element, and that's where someone probably thinks they can go elsewhere, ChatGPT, dig a little bit deeper in Google and find basically the same thing. But what we've done is instead focusing on more personalization and focusing on delivering a unique experience. So it's not just something static, it's different based on your inputs and what you're doing. And there's different ways we've done it. But Andy, I'll let you walk through some of the stuff you have on the screen.
Yeah, it's really about 10xing the value that people get. A download was great, you could read something, but now I think it's way more that we really want to look at. And just to talk about some of the experiences that we can do, quizzes, polls, surveys, assessments have been out for a while. It was a trend for a little while where you had things like SEO tools where you could go. HubSpot had one for a very long time, put on your website and would give you a couple, snippets of what you should do for your SEO. Yeah. So some of that stuff has been around. And then calculators and configurators, those types of tools have been around, mortgage calculators. But today what we're starting to see is a lot more innovative calculators that can be used in a wide different range of industries and around topics that are different than what they've been used for the last couple of years. One that I really like that I don't think is used very often is interactive infographics and data visualizations and timelines. A great example is if you're a cybersecurity company, maybe you want to create an interactive timeline of major breaches across the world. That is something that will attract a very specific audience and that you can build in deeper information that is then gated, but it's a unique experience. It provides a lot of valuable information, gets them engaged, and then there are ways to get people to convert. Other ones, templates and toolkits. I think the idea of taking something that you have in your organization that you use that's almost a little bit of a secret sauce. It could be a template, toolkit, and turning that into an interactive tool that drives 1,000, 2,000 people into it to use it. They find value, they learn about your organization, and you can get them to convert. We talk about interactive presentations and ebooks changing from the idea of that download to something that the content changes as people interact with it so that it can be hyper personalized to their needs, or they can go down different tracks to kind of have their own, story or information that they're provided. And then AI enabled experiences, micro apps, progressive web apps. I always talk with clients, you could build a little micro app that solves a problem. Maybe you have a project management system and you build a really cool to-do list app that just focuses on one thing that people can get value out of, or something cool that relates to your product, and you put it out there for free. People get value out of it, they use it, and you're building this massive list of, prospects that can come in. And so it's really this new paradigm of creating ways for people to engage, get value, build rapport, build confidence, and also get their information, because they're a target of your product or service.
So all the interactive kind of web and experience makes sense, and I hope people are following along, and we could probably show some examples in a second. But how do you arrive at what tool do we need? What tool do we build? Or does Insivia build for us if you want to come to us and for us to help you? What does that look like?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a program that really focuses on campaigns around these highly interactive content, experiences. And we have a process that we've developed where we really dig into your target audiences, prioritizing, those target audiences on different factors. We actually have, some ranking factors that we really understand to figure out, okay, these are the 2 or 3 personas that we really want to target with these tools. And then going through some exercises to really understand, what will provide the most value, what will engage them the most, how can we get them in, and then developing that process to go through, what is the steps to get them there, to get them engaged, and then convert them into an opportunity. And so it really starts, I guess, at the base of it, understanding your target audience better than your competitors do, and breaking that out into something that is going to give them value, engage them, and get them to take action with you.
Love it. Do you have anything you want to show here as examples?
Yeah, I think this would be fun. So, again, one of the things that's probably new in the last year, even more so than some of these others that they've been touched. Again, I think that's great, but AI tools, like we've got this one where, you can come in and you can say you're an ed tech. We have subscriptions over $500 a month. We're looking for sales demos. Give us one line about what you do. And so I'll say, we have a cyber security product for schools as an ed tech. And then I'm going to say, tell us what is one thing the audience is most interested in. And it's keeping the kids safe from, cyber threats, right? And so we know that that's something that our audience wants. We can click a button, having some fun here where the AI is going out and grabbing some information. And now we've created a personal idea for somebody, the Cyber Safe Academy, interactive cyber security experience for schools. It actually is giving an idea on this page that we have talking about interactive experiences. It's giving a hyper-focused interactive experience concept for the audience. And so it talks about like cyber threat simulations, custom safety plans, interactive quizzes, parent-teacher workshops, and it kind of walks through this really cool interactive experience idea. And then now you can see to the right, for us, let's talk about creating this or another lead magnet for you. And so you can see how AI can now create something with a few selections and only a couple of seconds that's hyper personalized to that target audience that we want. And so we may have 1,000 different companies coming to this page to learn about interactive tools, but every single one of those people can walk away with something that is just for them. And that's where you create some true difference.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And this is what we're talking about is it is dynamic, it is personalized, it is focused, and really cool that we can do this with AI now.
Yeah.
If you want to learn,
the sky is the limit, really. I mean, this is a simple example. We've got tons of others. And again, there are so many different ways you can do it. But I think the key, just to reiterate, is the old world of marketing and inbound leads is just, the only word is dead. And now it really does have to be about interactivity, engagement, delivering value, personalization. And that is the path forward in the next couple of years for marketing success.
Yeah, really good stuff. Well, check it out, guys. If you want to get more ideas, visit this page on our site and fill it out to get those ideas for yourself. And if you want to talk further, part of what we offer is not just build it, but help you conceptualizing what it is you should be putting in front of your target audience so that you don't have to deal with those dead downloads anymore. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. We will see you next time.